Hello everyone, myself Sridhar, and I am from Computer Science and Engineering Department. And for the complex engineering problem, my for the subject Web System Engineering, my project is expense tracker with a monthly report. Here we can see the things such as the abstract for the project. This project is basically the design represents the design and development of a web page expense tracker that helps user record, manage, and analyze their daily expenses. The system generates monthly reports to provide insights into the spending platforms. I mean, like patterns. It aims to improve financial awareness and budget using the simple and user-friendly interfaces. Okay, here the actual abstract is this project is mostly it's like a designing and development of a web page, which tracking the expenses for the monthly, such as the recording and managing the analyzing their daily expenses. Then we are going for the introduction for the project. Introduction, the managing personal finances is a common challenge, especially for the students working individuals. Yeah, with increasing digitalization, web-based applications providing an efficient way to track expenses. This project focuses on recording daily expenses, categorizing transactions, generating monthly summaries, and this is most important. And also you can see here the thing such as managing personal finances become a common challenge for everything for everyone, for the students on the particular individual, because they couldn't track the money as they're spending, as everything is digitalized. You're spending the money as you wish, and happening whatever happening is going to reduce the stress, which is like we are having the focusing on the recording daily expenses, categorizing the transaction, generating monthly summaries. And then we're going with the problem statement. Many individuals fail to track their expenses efficiently, uh, leading to the poor financial planning. Here, there is a simple web system that records expenses easily, provides monthly analysis, helps in budgeting. This the problem statement. I think you understand the problem statement. There is a need for a simple web system which records expenses easily, provides a monthly analysis, helps in the budgeting, and also then here are the objectives. We can see that it's a develop web-based expense tracker, stores and manage the expense data, generate monthly reports, provide category-wise analysis, create a user-friendly interface. These are all the things we needed. And then you can see the here are the objectives, which are like basically developing a web-based expense tracker, which is more we're going to do it, and storing the and manage the expense data, and then generating monthly reports and providing category-wise analysis and creating a user-friendly interface. Then going for the system overview, like having the features like add, edit, delete expenses, and then categorize expenses like food, travel, etc., and monthly report generation and the total spending calculation. These are the things we are going to integrate into the app, which is basically the like having the buttons such as add, edit, and delete the expenses, and also the categorizing the expenses such as the food, travel, and all, and then monthly report generation and total spending calculation. The technologies we are going to use, such as in front end, we are going to use the HTML, CSS, and the JavaScript, and in the back end, we are going to have the Python or the Flash and the Node.js, and the database we are using the MySQL and the SQLite. These are the technology stack. We are having the front end, back end, and also the database. And then we are going further. This is the system architecture. The system architecture, we're having the user and the web interface, and then the backend server and the database and the monthly reports. Here, the user gives the monthly reports, adds the monthly reports into the web interface, the backend all the stores, and all the expenses and can be stored such that you can have a budget planning. And this is all about the system architecture. And then we are moving towards the methodology. Here the methodology, this is a step-by-step process where the user enters the expense details and then the data is stored in a database and then system retrieves monthly data and calculate total expenses, display reports. This is basically the methodology for this project. This is a five-step project like having the user enter expense details, data is stored in database, system retrieves monthly data, calculates total expenses and displays report. Next, further we are going for the further things such as algorithm, monthly expense calculation algorithm, where the steps having the steps such as input month and year, retrieve all expenses for that month, initialize total equal to zero for each expense, add amount to total, group by category, display total and category wise summary. Here I want to say the algorithm steps where we are inputting the giving the input of the month and the year, and then retrieve all expenses for the month. Initialize firstly we are initializing the total as a zero, then adding each expense, and then add amount to the total. Then we are going to group or category and display total category wise summary. And this is what the algorithm for this project. Uh, and this is the result. This is all about the results. Successfully tracking the daily expenses, generates a monthly summaries, helps us users understand spending patterns. This the main motto for the project is in the Gen Z era, in this era, the people who are like spending a lot of money couldn't track what they're spending, and this been a huge problem for for the financial management for everyone. So this helps in managing all these things. You can see this is the web page, one of the web page where you can have the expense tracker. Here we can see the description. This is what for what you have spending, and this is having the some categories such as food, travel, and all. Here we can add on, delete, and everything. We can do whatever thing we can want. And here we can see the total expenses. And this is the web page. This is a basic web page we have designed for this thing, and we can have every thing here such that you can note the things, note the expenses, which will be the basically the main initiative for everyone to know about the things. Uh, and what are the advantages for the project? The advantages are like easy to use and improves the financial discipline and accessible everywhere. It's a web-based, so it can accessible everywhere and also easy to use. You can use it is very easily. That's just adding the things and then improves the financial discipline. So the main motto is the financial disciplines. So we are having that definitely. What are the limitations? Here are some of the limitations. No advanced analytics. These are limitations. Requires the internet connection and also basic security that's concern for every project. And also here we can see that no advanced analytics are required and also requires some connection, internet connection. That's the most important thing. Then we are going towards the future scope. Here for the future scope, we can add the charts and graphs, which shows the expenses that the pictorial representation would be the better one, such that the user can understand easily, and also then user authentication and also the mobile version, that's the most important, and AI-based spending insights, which will be the most important thing, such that we can have a financial discipline over the things and the spend the money as less as possible as per the needed things and the requirements. And then we are going for the conclusion. Here's the conclusion, which is like about that expense tracker provides a simple yet effective solution for managing personal finances. By offering monthly reports, it helps user make better financial decisions. And also, these are all the things we are wanted to have for the betterment of the future and also having the financial independence. So this is the most important to have for everyone. And here are some of the references such as like web development tutorials, the Flask documentation, and also database design concepts. And here what I want to say is the financial management is most important nowadays as many of the people having the having not having the discipline in the finance is having leading to the many problems. So having the financial discipline which enables by our app or the web page. So this is all about the financial tracking. Uh, and thank you.